Hi ladies, I'm here with some long overdue gift mail, and I'm sorry if this is going to be wobbly because my tripod's lost a leg and I can't even find the other leg to glue it back in. But anyway, this is from the gorgeous LittleKitten6, and I will link her down below. And basically she PM'd me after I commented on her Fimo video about how cool some Angry Bird Fimos were that she had, and she said she's not a fan, so she's happy to send them, and I said okay, well I'll send you some in return. And I got her package a few days ago, and it's a lot more than a couple of Fimo sticks, and I hadn't got around to sending hers yet, which is a good thing because while I did have some extra things to send her, not this much. So I'll quickly go through what she sent me. And thank you so much, Amelia. It's really generous and really gorgeous, and I love everything. So because I'm doing one-handed, I've pulled out of all the little bags. So one of the things was all these little baggies of rhinestones, and they're so cool because I don't really have anything like any of these. I've got a ton of rhinestones, but look at these. They don't have the silver backs. They're so cool. Sorry, excuse my nails. I'm in the process of doing them. They won't withstand full acrylic, so I'm sort of doing an in-between option. Anyway, look at those. How gorgeous. And then we have these beautiful deep blue ones. I don't think I've got this sort of shade of blue. It's a really dark blue. They're so nice. Absolutely stunning. And some red, and this looks like it's sort of an orangey browny red. Love it, thank you. And some clear ones. Very awesome, thank you. And here are more of these. They look like they've got the AB coating on them, and then they don't have the silver backing. So they are seriously cool. And yellow, like a pale sort of a yellow. Actually, they're a bit darker than what they're coming out here. It's not a very true colour. It's late. I'm in a different room. Anyway, this sort of a champagne brownie colour. I definitely don't have anything like this. What are these? They're sort of a tealy. They're a blue, but they've got a hint of green in them. So again, I don't have anything like this. Thank you. And these pink ones, they remind me actually of pink champagne. Yum. I'm going to go and drink some now. Oop. And these gorgeous purple ones, they're different to my other purple ones. These are more of a grapey, sort of a winey purple almost. Really nice. And these lovely yellow ones. Really nice. Thank you so much. Oh, look, there's one more. Hot pink. Hello. Awesome. So thank you for those. And then there was some sand. So what am I going to do? What I'll do is I'll put these on the floor next to me. Okay, the Fimo sticks. Now, there's a couple of these. See those 3 Angry Birds? That's all I was expecting. In fact, I didn't realise there were 3. But there's so many Fimos that I don't have, besides the Angry Birds. The pink Chanel heart, that star, which looks like a starfish. That could be really cool in some summer nails. Some of these flowers I don't have, or I've got some of them in big but not in small, so thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And then she sent me this whopping great bag of pre-sliced Fimos, and I really appreciate these because a lot of my pre-sliced Fimos I've just bagged up and they're ready to be sent to somebody else who needs them more than I do. So you have just replenished my supply. Oh, look at those grey and blue feathers. I haven't got anything like that. This green flower, haven't seen that one before. So I'm really going to enjoy sorting through these and putting them in all my empty wheels. Oh wow, there's tons here that I haven't got. So yeah, I will have to do a Fimo collection and where I buy video soon. A lot of people have requested links, so yeah, thank you very much for these, very much appreciated. Alright, now the sand. She sent me a ton of sand, and this is why the package was so heavy. These are huge, and this is the most gorgeous sand. Look at that beautiful green. Lovely deep blue, royal blue, yellow. Sorry, this lamp is a very yellowy lamp. Andrew's asleep in the bedroom. The overhead light in the bedroom is the closest to daylight in the house, so if I'm going to record in the evening, I'll try and do it there. Beautiful orange. Now this is a lot brighter than what it's coming out as. Pink, yay! This is one's extra fat, it feels like, so that's awesome. And this red, it's coming out as pink, but it's not, it's red. So thank you so much for the sand. That's difficult to find here. And then there's this little packet of sequin flowers, different kind of sequin flowers and normal sequins. And these, the flowers are a bit big to put on nails. See, there's my finger. But I do card making and crafts, and these would look awesome layered. So the larger one, and then you put there's one of these smaller ones, and then one of those for the center, and then hold it all together with a small split pin or brad or something. So they would look stunning. Thank you so much. I've actually just signed up as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator because I need their product and I don't want to pay full price for it. But anyway, another story. Can be cut to make tinsel. All these really cool iridescent strands, and they'd be really cool just encapsulated on their own as well. I love those. They look fantastic. Thank you. I haven't got anything like this. That is so cool. And then we have some little pots of micro beads. Now I'm obsessed in micro beads. I have no idea why, I just love them. Brown, silver, red, which I'm quite short on. I actually used a ton of brown recently as well. And these magenta sort of pink ones, so thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. And then there was a bag of, oh hello, look, I found another bag of these, they're sort of a purpley pink. They're not coming out true. Anyway, love these so much. Thank you. And then there was this bag with all these tips inside, and each of the tips come in their own little packages, which is so cute. And I love coloured tips, and so I think getting a mix that's sort of complementary to the tip and then putting it, using instead of a clear tip, would just make the mix pop a lot more, I think. So these are a lovely pink. Now I've got some pink, but not like this. So thank you very much for those. And I love these. These are not showing up true, but they are an electric orange. And I very nearly bought some orange tips because I just didn't have any. But these are so awesome. It's such a shame that they're not showing up true to colour, but they are phenomenal. Thank you. And some white ones, which is great because I need all the practice I can get. And I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like the smile lines cut extra deep on these, which is really cool. So I haven't tried that. Might just be me, but anyway, thank you very much. Yellow, and I think these look different to any of the yellow tips that I've got, so thank you very much for that. And these are stunning. These are like a cherry, sort of a like a plummy, sort of a cherry kind of a colour. I can't describe them. They're not pink and they're not purple. Sort of like a light version of the Miami Beat nail polish, if anyone knows that. That's kind of what they remind me of. And these awesome purple ones. Don't have anything. I've only got like a pale purple and a really deep, dark purple. So thank you so much for these. These are so cool. Thank you. And saving the best for last, some mixes for you. Look at that. There's tons here. And these are huge bags. Look at this. Vegas Showgirl. And this one's a gorgeous neon orange. And that would look really good over those orange tips, actually. Tons of holographic goodness in there. Look at that. What was I watching recently? I was watching, I think, the Miss Congeniality sequel where she has to wear all that feathery stuff when she goes undercover. And this reminded me of her outfit. As soon as I saw it, I thought of that. So that's really cool. Thank you. Look, I can see little stars in there. That is gorgeous. I had this set to focus a bit closer up. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it so much. Thank you. Perfect for spring and summer. Ocean. This one has a ton of tinsel. And I'm really liking my dark mixes at the moment. I haven't got that many. Look at that beautiful, really deep ocean, and it's flashing sort of green, and I can feel there's heaps of stuff in there. It feels a bit like mylar maybe. Yeah, there's mylar, there's tinsel, there is fine glitter, but I love that this is not really, there's fine glitter's more on this side, but feeling it, it's not based on fine glitter, it's based on all the chunky stuff, and I love chunky mixes. The chunkier the better, I say. That's gorgeous. Thank you. Young Love. Look at this gorgeous pink. It's got the rhombuses. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I had to upload what I had because it wouldn't fit on the phone and then come and do the rest. So anyway, we were up to... Yeah, I finished my nails. Anyway, we were up to Young Love. And that's that gorgeous, gorgeous pink mix. Look at that. With all those hearts and hexes and iridescence and... Oh, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you very much for that. And I'm still without a tripod, so I hope I'm not going to make you all sick. And then we have another pink one. This one is called Pink Leopard. What an awesome idea. I think most of us have done a leopard print mix, but wow, check this one out. It's a different pink to the other one, so you can see the two pinks side by side. They're quite different. And this one's got the black large hexes. There's mylar. I saw some tinsel before for leopard stripes and whiskers. Absolutely stunning. We're about a week away from spring, so spring and summer is going to be the perfect time to sport mixes like this. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you very much for that. And another really gorgeous spring-summer mix is this one. It's called Sunlight Through the Trees. What an absolutely stunning name. Look at that. It's got holographic, looks like holographic gold glitter, I think. Lots of green. There's, oh look, it's got those little discs in there. How cool is that? Mylar. Yeah, I could feel something crunchy in there. Oh wow, that is gorgeous. Really, really nice. Thank you for that one. And Gold Rush, look at that. Look at all that yummy holographic stuff there. There's just gold everything. There's tinsel and hexes and fine glitter. And it's beautiful and holographic. Look at that. Just trying to feel whether there's anything chunkier in there. Absolutely lovely. Ooh, chocolate eclair with the purple and the gold. I'm wondering, is this based on those, you know, the caramel lollies with the chocolate in the middle? I can't remember whether made by Pascal or Cadbury or whoever, but this definitely is a Cadbury purple. Oh, that is awesome. Purple and gold. It looks fantastic. Absolutely stunning. Love it. She really thinks outside the box. Oops, cut myself with the nail file. Look at that. Gorgeous. And this one, shake it up a bit, is called Love Hearts. And it's red, it's got the discs in there. Oh, there's a heart. Love this red, it's such a nice red. It's different to the other reds I've got. Sorry, I'm making myself sick just looking at this. My dodgy camera-ing. Look at that. Looks like there might be some sand in there as well. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Amelia. And you're very naughty for spoiling me like this. And your stuff will go out on Monday. So thank you very, very, very much. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll link her down below. Go check her out if you haven't. She's an absolutely lovely lady from the UK. So see you everyone. Bye.